So, we were at the bowling alley, but I was almost thinking we should go investigate the body first. Since it seems like you need to do it within a certain time frame. So I guess we'll do that. Now, I don't know how much freedom you get in regards to, like, exploring the town, and I don't know if there's any reason.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Looks like we were right on the money. Tracing this.
What the fuck? He was talking, and the game interrupted itself. And then he stopped. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what's going on. He interrupted his own dialogue. This is pretty stupid that it happened. Wow, this is like
So, what do you think of him?
uncontrollable.
Yes. Talking about him. Who though? Is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of evil? Still too early to tell. But it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me.
This is just wild. There's a park. What's funny is, like, if you could actually, if you could explore the open world in a decent frame rate, it might not be bad, but the frame rate is insanely terrible to the point where the game's, like, uncontrollably bad. I don't know what's going on here, man.
The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp.
What the hell is that?
Soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where...
Why are there squirrels and why are there red spots on my map where the squirrels are? One rubber bullet was stolen? The squirrels steal your shit? Oh my god! The squirrel's after me! The squirrels are enemies who steal your shit. What the fuck? The squirrel ran up and stole a bullet. Of all things to steal, too. Did it steal the food? No, it stole a bullet. What is going on? Shell Con Artist tipped me $12 and says, "Hey Phil, just got home from work. How's the game so far?" We literally are just playing the game for the first time, Shell Con Artist. I'm not even kidding. The game, the first 2 hours and like 15 minutes was cutscenes. This is the first time we're actually getting to play the game, and as you can see, not exactly desirable gameplay or frame rate. This is quite bad. I mean, it's funny because the town looks good, but if the frame rate was better, the game might be like, you know, enjoyable. But it's pretty bad right now.
Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
He's also trying to talk to Zach, but he interrupts himself. Well, looks like we're almost to where they're keeping the body. This is bad.
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zach?
Ross Prey just researched for 22 months. Says we'll be doing well. Thanks for the good content coming from your show, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. A lot. Alright, Clarkson Food Delivery Services. Oh my god. The squirrel stole my bullet. Yes. Yeah, Shell Connor, it's just been cutscenes. So, this is the first time we're actually getting to play the game. What is this? A low quality plate I found in the friggin' dumpster. What the hell? What is that? A tire? You see what I see over there? Tires with a balloon on it or something? What is that? These are some amazing graphics. What do I do? What do I do with this balloon? I think maybe eventually you can pull out a... What the fuck? The girl disappeared. Maybe eventually you can pull out a gun. Right? I think you're supposed to do, like, shoot that, but how? How do you pull out your gun? I don't even know how to do that. Your journal. Your journal is to do the story. The pink car looks like Homer Simpson's. Anyone know how to pull out your gun and shoot this thing? Because I think it's a collectible on the map you need to shoot, but I don't know how to do it. Go to options and turn shadows from high to low. Where are options? Config. Option. Nope, there is none. There's no even. Oh, there's no way to draw your weapon. Point gun is ZL. There's no way to draw your weapon, so I guess I can't do it right now. There's your save point. Okay. Okay. Old McCloud cheered. Oh, hold on.
That was mighty quick.
Old McCloud cheered 100 bits. He says, "I'll cheer with money I saved not buying this shit. Thanks for saving me." Yeah, I'm playing this all weekend. I may be one of the few people who actually do a full playthrough of this game at this point. I'm gonna do it. I'm playing it this whole weekend, so. Okay.
The special agent does it again. You sure don't waste any time. I bet my CLG's got a lot to learn from you.
Clever little girl.
By the way, Mr. York, looks to me like you aren't packing anything.
I was on vacation in New Orleans before I happened to stop by here.
Well, shoot, that won't do. Here, I got something I think you'll like.
Evel Gibson cheered. He said, "You prefer to be called Phil over Philip because you don't like the name Philip. Whereas Phil's something more convenient." Now, Phil's just more convenient. My mother calls me Philip. I don't care.
I call him Mr. Alligator. Badass, ain't he? It's a tranquilizer gun for the gators.
For the gators. A non-lethal gun made for self-defense. It can only fire rubber bullets.
And here's a radio. With this, you won't have to worry about any expensive roaming fees.
A Saints Row gun? Because purple.
Might
Okay.
take you a while to get used to them.
So no
But you'll
cell
get it.
phone, but use a walkie-talkie instead.
Try letting them rip a few times. Ain't no need to hold back out here.
Okay. There it is, Mr. Alligator. What the hell? He's shooting a dog. Mr. Alligator. A gun that fires non-lethal rubber bullets. You can purchase rubber bullets at shops. Keep an eye on your stock.
I know. I don't want to feel bound by rules and tradition either. But you know what they say, Zach. Sometimes it's better to save the best for last. Let's finish our work up here first.
So they locked me into doing the shooting the boxes first. Amazing. Haha.
Now this is an intriguing weapon. For a tranquilizer gun, it really packs a punch. But I'm afraid I'll decline. After all, this town is peaceful, isn't it?
Well, sure it's peaceful. At least the humans are. But the animals, are a different story.
The squirrels.
Remember what I named it? There are some real mean-ass gators out there in the swamps. And every now and then, they wander into town. One of them even went and ate a kid once. It happened a long time ago, but still, one chomp's all it takes. They swallow down every last bit of you.
Oh my god, what?
Poor kid's parents didn't
Yes.
even know what to put in his coffin.
Yeah, this is what happens in Louisiana. As you walk out into the street in Louisiana, a giant gator eats you instantly. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
The worst part is, that taught the gators just how tasty we humans are. So now, those suckers just attack on sight. Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight. In Blood Swamp!
You know he's fibbing, right? Gators don't attack folks. I never heard about no kid getting swallowed by a gator.
Actually, Patricia, you're wrong.
I'm what?
Alligators do attack people. And it could happen in any town.
Huh?
Alligator, 1980. Directed by Louis Teague.
Oh, God.
It takes place in the Midwest, I believe. A teenage girl's pet alligator gets flushed down the toilet.
Oh, this sounds realistic.
Then, in the sewer, it feeds on the corpses of dogs that were used as test subjects for an experimental growth formula. After growing over 30 feet, it finally starts to go after humans. It's an extremely edifying movie. Back when I first saw it, I had a pet hamster.
Shout out to 1 Minute Man who just tipped me $26. The biggest tip of today's stream so far. Thank you, 1 Minute Man. That jumps us hugely ahead on our quest to hit the tips goal for the stream. We are now up to $86 in tips, everybody. Thank you so much. We almost hit the tips goal. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Actually, take a look. We've exceeded the space I have, so what I'm going to do is cut the numbers off the end of Shadow the Hedgehog's name to fit. Okay, good. Everyone with a super long name today.
Hey, Agent York. What's your first order of business? You're in charge now, remember?
You're going to investigate the body, right? Like, do a crime scene investigation of the body.
Well said, Patricia. I nearly lost sight of my true goal. Melvin, I couldn't help but notice the name on the side of that truck. This facility is connected to the victim, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Is he the most incompetent cop ever in history? Seems like he's uninformed on everything.
I reckon I better start from there. I'm gonna tell it to you straight right from the beginning, Mr. York. As you guessed, this warehouse is run by the Clarksons. The victim's father, Danny Clarkson, is the one who manages the whole place. Okay, but why did he choose to store her body in his own warehouse, right? Well, that's because there ain't no other place to store it. Our town has a clinic inside a church, but no more.
They don't even have a real hospital? A clinic inside a church?
Whenever someone kicks the bucket, we just bury him in the graveyard right outside of town.
What? You have a really small town then, or a really big graveyard.
But not this time.
Alright, Shadow the Hedgehog just tipped me $14 and said biker jacket. Well, I don't own a biker jacket. People did vote earlier and they voted for the platinum vest. So thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog. You have completed the goal, the tips goal for today. We're now at a streak of 177 straight streams where we hit the tips goal. Thank you, guys. And it's time for the platinum vest. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. The ridiculous platinum vest. All right. As per your votes, because now people are able to use their channel points to vote on what vest they want to see. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. Yes, please stop with the spam. The mods are taking care of the spam right now. All right, I'm playing for about one more hour on stream. Thank you guys. Of course, reminder, there's a tier 2 tips goal. I'll put on the gunner glasses. Not that I'm asking for that. I don't think we're going to be doing much more in the realm of tips today. I'm just saying. But all right, thank you.
We got a murder on our hands this time. We need to give Lisa's body an autopsy and keep it stored, right?
No shit. You're a cop. You should know this.
So we had no choice but to rent out a corner of this warehouse.
I see. So that's what led to the ingenious choice to store the victim's body in a facility that her family owns.
I like how he's being sarcastic. The ingenious choice.
Anywho, this is where the real story begins. Truth is, a few days before you got here, Lisa's body went missing.
Oh boy.
Missing?
Yeah. All of a sudden, poof.
Did you leave the warehouse unlocked?
I most certainly did not. I locked the whole place up and made sure no one could get inside. No one stole the original key, and I couldn't find any fingerprints at the scene.
Nah. CM Full just sent me $1.30. He says, who is the quiet man? What is the quiet man? And how is the quiet man? I don't know. No, we know what it is. It's a terrible video game. As you know, because you've asked me to play it for 2.5 straight years, and I still haven't. I've refused.
So, in other words, this is a locked room mystery.
The body of a beautiful young girl walks at mid... Hey!
What?
All right, CLG.
What? Was she supposed to interrupt him, but she didn't?
Reckon I should have told you about this earlier when you first said you wanted to come here. It just didn't seem like the time or place as I remember. Anywho, how about we call it a day and head back to my office? You can go through all the files there.
No, thank you. This is what I came to investigate.
But Lisa's body isn't here anymore. You sure?
So he came to investigate the body, but the body has disappeared. We're still gonna try to figure out how it got out of
That
here.
doesn't bother me one bit, Melvin. You see, I met a skeletal gentleman on my way here.
Oh, here we
And
go.
he was kind enough to give me an oracle.
Oh, of course. Alright, well, let's go in. See what the hell's inside. Good lord. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, the frame rate being that bad is horrible, man. This game, by the way, is $50. $50 on the Switch. That is, you know, for a game performing this poorly.
You holding up okay, CLG? Sure you don't want to wait outside?
I'll be fine, Daddy. Just make sure you don't take your eyes off of him. He's so selfish and inconsiderate. I'm still not convinced he's actually a real FBI agent. Look, he's talking to himself again.
Zach, this is the ambiguous zero, the deep freeze. Let's hurry up and find that flying serpent, shall we?
Head to the morgue. Okay. Oh, the toolbox is here now.
Hey, Mr. York. You sure you want to keep investigating this place even though we know the body ain't here?
Of course, Melvin. The skeletal gentleman gave me an oracle, remember?
Oh, of course, the skeletal gentleman. ATS says, I don't understand how the game got a green light. They had to know about this before release. People said it's going to get patched, but like I said, I'm playing this all weekend. Chances are I'm going to beat this game before it ever gets a patch, so...
Skella what?
Ugh, he's just joking, Daddy. You can't take him seriously.
No.
Huh? Well, was that really a joke, Mr. York? Well, I'll be. I see you've been hiding some real charm into that whole FBI routine.
Sorry, Melvin, but I'm dead serious.
Alright, anyway. What's this music? Oh, there's something over here, look! There's something glowing in the corner. Visions. You can use visions to acquire important hints that'll help you proceed through the game. So that was a tutorial message, huh? Okay. A friggin' meat locker. This is where they get the body?
Good God almighty. This place always gives me goosebumps, no matter how many times I come here.
Yes, it's quite the fun house. Truly a dazzling place.
What is it, deer meat or something? Maybe.
Meat entertainment. That's the only way to describe it.
No, I guess it could just be beef. This could be a warehouse where they store frozen beef, right?
Woven together by life, frozen in time, a visceral, musical...
Symphony. We eat all this in order to survive.
Yes, truly a symphony. Life and death, resonating together.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool. Whoa now, CLG. Since when were you interested in this kind of stuff?
What are you so surprised for, Daddy? I'm more mature than you are. I've seen way more realistic corpses on CSI, you know.
Oh, man.
At first, Zach, I was shocked by the notion of storing a victim's body alongside food. But as I gaze upon this hanging garden, I realize it's just another scene of violent, depraved murder. Yes. All we need to do is change our point of view, and things will expose themselves in utterly new ways.
Alpha Merch says, I'm surprised Phil's pushing through this without getting frustrated. I would have already installed it. The gameplay seems to not even be a part of it. It just seems like it's mostly, so far, story. And the story's weird as shit. Just like the first game, so... it's right on my alley, at least for now. The frame rate hasn't really affected anything. Okay, so I guess what we gotta do is look around. Oh, look, right there. I got a bullfrog leg. A bullfrog leg was sitting on the floor. A whole frog's leg. Of course it was. So maybe we're gonna find some clues here. Maybe it's a puzzle or something, or a maze. I don't know. That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. Oh yeah. Come on. Don't you see that there's meat on the floor and there's meat hanging here, and I got a crawfish claw. I picked it off the floor. Frozen crawfish claw, there's more. We gotta investigate the scene, see what happened to the body. Someone really mean stole it, and now we don't know how she died or the circumstances. We can't take no chances. Come on. Save. Save the game. Hello, Habib Gaming. How you doing now?
Melvin, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you a personal question.
Oh boy.
In the hotel parking lot, when I first met you, the picture you had on your dashboard happened to catch my eye.
I didn't see a picture on his dashboard. Yeah,
Is that your wife?
Oh, her? Yeah, that's my lady, all right. Candy. Her name's Candy. The prettiest girl in town, which makes me the happiest boy. A shooting star landed in a rural town, right on top of a man who now has a meteor struck hard.
You always keep her photo with you?
You bet I do. The truth is, Candy's a little sick right now.
Uh-oh.
She can't even leave the house no more.
Oh, shit.
So I always keep her photograph with me. Kind of feels like we're always together, you know?
That sounds terrible.
I see. You care for your wife a great deal. But this means that...
Yeah, that's right. My mama had me before she married Daddy.
Ah.
But it don't matter. He's still my real daddy to me.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh, thank you, CLG.
Well, thank you to Lafferty for a very nice compliment.
And-
I appreciate that.
You're my pride and joy.
Well, Zach, isn't this a heartwarming scene? But there's one thing I just can't get out of my mind. Don't you think that photograph looked a bit too old?
Too old?
Perhaps Candy is already... No, let's not think about that.
Oh, he thinks that maybe Candy actually passed away and he's like, he can't admit it or something?
It might be a private matter, just like you, Zach.
He thinks that maybe Candy passed away, but he can't face the reality of it, so he acts like she's still alive. I mean, that'd be pretty weird if that's the case. What's another room? A lot of different rooms here. Okay, this is, I guess, where the body was being stored. Got it. Huh.
Here we are, Zach. The morgue. They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Hey, Agent York. Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can? We don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh? Don't compare us with city folk. This is Lucare. And maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit
You're right.
too far just
That's
now.
what I wanted to see. You're right.
But don't misunderstand. I honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding.
Alright, search the moor for clues. Sometimes you'll come across hidden passages in areas that cannot be entered through normal means. Crouch to keep moving. Okay.
Boxes that got left behind. I can't tell what's inside. What do you think, Zach? I'm gonna go with okra. Yeah, okra.
Okay.
I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South.
What about the hanging light?
Zach, can you see that? Look closely.
Is that fingerprints?
That's right. There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of this. It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints.
Yeah, how the hell did someone reach
Yes,
up there?
that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall.
No, I don't think so. A giant 10 feet tall.
An icicle. Never thought I'd see one of these down in the South.
Okay.
Forgotten
Shrimp.
boxes. Looks like shelled headless shrimp. When were these boxes brought here? And when will they be taken away? Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time.
I request this box of shrimp be shipped as evidence to my hotel room where I will feast upon them tonight.
Boxes of the past
Styrofoam boxes.
or presence of the future. Either way, this is a curious time capsule.
Okay, what do we got here? We got thermometer on the wall.
Look at the thermometer, Zach. It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 12.2 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so it's not... So it's below freezing, because 32 degrees is freezing in Fahrenheit.
This must not be the ambiguous 0.
Which is what which is what the skeleton guy talked about, an ambiguous 0.
These pallets are a mess.
Yeah, why are they all like scattered about like that?
Looks like this area isn't used often. Still, the idea to store a body here, it's a novel, sophisticated idea, unlike anything I'd ever come up with.
Large footprint.
Zach, these are human footprints, and they're extremely large.
And they're freaking bare. The guy was barefoot? What?
Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures.
Well, I mean, he's barefoot walking in a room that's below freezing. I mean, yeah, or else his feet would be fucking frostbitten.
This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing. That's right, a body bag. Lisa's body must have been left here, but there are no signs that the bag was dragged away. So our criminal must possess monstrous strength.
Monstrous strength? It's just the body of a woman or a girl, 60-year-old girl. It's not like she weighed 500 pounds.
Seems like our flying serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse? No special rooms?
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Just thought you wanted to see where the body... I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2. Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this.
Wow, I wonder what luxury foods are considered here.
You sure you really want to go down there? You could darn well freeze to death. All life will come to an end.
Oh, God.
In the icebound zone. You feel me?
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot tall man with monstrous strength.
Oh, it's easy.
That giant knows where she is.
10 foot tall?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now. Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once. These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine. I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
I mean, Cajun cuisine is very different. Like, I know they have a lot of different seasonings, but a lot of things they do is they make a roux, or there's also a jambalaya. And both of those things could have a lot of seafood in it, but also sausage and all kinds of shit. Alright. Thank you to Eidsta, who just did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Eidsta, for the 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're going to the luxury food storage area now. He said it's even colder, which is probably where we want to go if we're looking for this below zero or whatever. Let's see if we can find the luxury foods. Nothing there. Look at these very, very diligent workers who work by staring at fucking... staring at shelves. An item over here. There's no way to run faster? That wasn't there. Oh, okay, here we go. An alligator gar tail? Alligator gar tail. Whatever the fuck that is. So it's right bumper makes you run faster. But I'm out of stamina. What is this, running animation? It's a good running animation. How do you make fun of the running animation? I love it. Come on. Stop that, guys. The alligator gar is a fish, yes.
That elevator needs a key, Mr. York.
Do you have one?
Actually, no.
No!
I didn't think you'd ever want to go down there. So I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well, then would you go and get one now?
Yeah, or else it's gonna make me come back later.
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight.
What?
Thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place? Well, they don't too much like the police. And they sure as hell don't like them when they're my color.
Oh, they're racists, huh?
It was, real hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search through. So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now, asking for another key.
What should we do then?
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us
Oh,
instead.
excuse me.
All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right?
No!
That's always what I see you doing on TV.
Wow. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, pick up bullfrog leg. Why am I doing this? What the fuck? There's nothing here. There's an indicator to crouch. I crouched and there's nothing there. Okay. Oh, here we
Zach,
go.
I think we can move this. Better check back here as well, just to be on the safe side.
Move the car. Dooga 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 dooga. Dooga 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 dooga. 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 Dooga 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 dooga. Dooga 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 dooga. Dooga dooga. You push the car with the dooga dooga, then you dooga to the dooga and you freeze your face. You got frostbite, what a disgrace. You gotta push those cars through the warehouse. Push and pull and get them around. So you can get into the secret area now. You gotta get it down, get it down. Come on. Dooga dooga. Go through the area with the dooga dooga. Give it a pull. Here we go. Here we go. Give it a pull. With the dooga dooga. I crawl down into the crouch area. Now I go through here. What the hell is over here? I don't know. It looks like there's another car to push. And now I go here, but I inspect and I push. It's time for the doogas. Look at this. Look what I found. A new area, yeah. What do I do with this thing? I give it a pull. like this. And now I opened up a crouch pod. Oh, that's the shortcut to where we were earlier. See that? There's a shortcut. Nice. Now what about this? I give this a pull. And then I release. What's below here? I don't know. Let's crawl through before we go. It's a pickup of a bullfrog tongue. Now we got the critical item. The bullfrog tongue, motherfucker. Yeah. Open that door
Zach,
now.
the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing. Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
Alright. Dugga dugga. Steal this guy's key card. Fuck him, dugga dugga. I got the elevator key.
Now we should be able to operate the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
No need to worry. This facility no longer has a body to steal. What else do they have to lose? A few cans of crawfish?
What will we
I
find
feel
in the
bad
basement?
for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation. I'll write him a letter of apology later.
A letter of apology. This looks like a break room because you can actually buy like drinks and stuff in here. All right, we did it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Dugga, we get out of this area, the Dugga Duggas. We found the key, and we used the elevator. Whoopee! Oh, the Dugga
Mr. York,
Duggas.
did you find a key? Ha! Now that's my special agent. Want to head straight down?
You bet. Let's sally forth, Melvin.
Sally Ford. Thank you, Try, for 100-bit cheer. I hope you like the Dugga Dugga song this year. Dugga Dugga. What the hell? Very nice.
Zach, look at that thermometer. 0 degrees Fahrenheit,
Aha!
or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius. This is the ambiguous zero.
Yes.
Hey, Avery! Open the damn door, Avery! It ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees.
What?
He just tunes out everything else. We'll have to wait until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon. Or we could come back tomorrow.
I disagree, Melvin. Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these,
You
didn't
just
you?
shoot him? I shoot the guy.
Wait, Mr. York! Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on humans.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
You're gonna shoot some meat to get his attention. I'm right, ain't I?
Here we go now, baby. Come on. Come on. Pull out your gun. You gotta shoot the meat to get his attention. Make it rain, alligator on his face. Oh no, the game just locked up. Oh. Hello, asshole.
This is Mr. York, an agent from the FBI.
Weren't we seeing a guy who's like 10 feet tall? Holy
Hi,
shit.
Avery. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
York, you a smarty pants, hmm?
Avery Smith. He's a beast. Holy shit.
He's shyer than he looks. Come on, just settle down, Avery. Tell him what this here place is for.
Lots of expensive food here. You're mighty precious to the Clarksons, so I gotta guard it.
I see. So you're this area's keeper.
Oh, I help with the research too.
Research?
I do like research.
What research?
Research? What are you talking about, Avery? This doesn't look like a lab to me.
Oh, ain't no lab. It's a warehouse. Ain't no lab. The smarty pants scientist does the research. I ain't no smarty pants, you know.
He's a bit slow in the mind, but he ain't a bad guy. Oh. Your story about the giant who carried Lisa out. Don't tell me you think it's him. I mean, it's true that he's free to come and go as he pleases in this warehouse, but...
No, as far as I can tell, he's just a bit over 6'5". The one who moved Lisa's body must be at least 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall, really?
He's clearly too short.
Too short, huh? Well, if you ever happen to find a man who makes him look small, I'd sure like to meet him.
Lise.
Huh? What the hell?
Hey, cut it out!
Lise. Why?
What on earth?
Avery, that's not Lise.
Not Lise?
This is Melvin's daughter, and my precious assistant. Unfortunately, Lise is no longer with us.
Lise. Lise.
Oh my god. What the hell?
My fault.
Oh.
My fault.
What is happening in this game? Okay then.
I guess he's sort of like Lise, you know? See, the poor fella's got himself a childlike mind.
Yeah, he seems like a
You know how
simpleton.
normal kids tease other kids in order to get attention? Well, with this big lug, sometimes folks who don't know him too well see something and end up calling the police. But I know that deep down, he's got a good heart. Hey, Mr. York, I'll keep him busy, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hurry this particular inspection along. Just holler at me if you find anything.
Okay.
I reckon that'll make it easier for you to go do your thing, yeah?
Melvin, I think you're finally starting to catch on.
Okay. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Gotta find the flying serpent in the luxury foods warehouse. Let's investigate. Investigate.
Hung alligators. I suppose in a way they sort of look like flying serpents. But that's pushing it. Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll never reach the sky.
That's right. What do we do? I gotta grab this, a bullfrog leg too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What do we got? What do we got right here?
There are torn off claws and legs scattered all over the ground. I doubt they'll fly anytime soon. I can't tell which ones are from crawfish and which parts are from shrimp. How about you, Zach?
All right, let's investigate. What's
Cans
this?
of Holy Trinity paste.
What is Holy Trinity paste?
Onions, bell peppers, and celery.
Oh,
The absolute basics for any Cajun dish.
that sounds quite good.
This product combines them all into some sort of paste.
Okay.
People actually buy this garbage? Even the name sounds idiotic.
That's funny.
Zach, I just made an eternal promise with myself. If I ever happen to come across any food prepared with this paste, I vow to never call it Cajun food.
Wow. Holy Trinity paste. It's probably made from people. Alligator gar skull. Oh yeah. What do we have right here?
Frozen oysters. Personally, I'd rather have a cocktail filled with fresh ones. We hunt for more materials than we can eat, and freeze them over long periods of time.
I never had an
The
oyster.
human race gives terror a whole new meaning. And Dewey.
Andouille sausage?
Now here's some real Cajun cuisine. The way these sausages are linked up, they almost look like a serpent.
Haha.
But it's hard to imagine them flying.
Throw one.
Let's move on, Zach.
Throw the fucking thing. Motherfucker! Oh yeah, what's this? Gets his clocks in. Right on this. It looks... Oh, God, it's the fireflies. Wait, a dragonfly.
Avery, this box looks special.
Yeah.
Clocks and food. For their home.
Melvin, is this the Clarksons' family crest?
The family crest is a dragonfly.
Oh, the dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarksons' mark, all right.
Huh.
Ain't no big deal, though. You can find those all over town.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that so?
Well, yeah. They pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah. I do believe they own just about everything there is to own. So their word is law. They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies. I can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zach, this dragonfly is our flying serpent.
Huh.
The flying serpent owns this town.
Yeah, is he dragging a serpent? And of course it flies, see?
They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim. And Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest. The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia, I think I've had enough of this frozen world.
Lunaba just gives it a sub to Nov Hacks. Congratulations, Nov Hacks, and thank you, Lunaba, for the channel support.
Let's head back out to that merciless sun. Well, what are you waiting for? I can't bear to spend another second down here.
The soundtrack is great. It's funny. It's catchy music. Like okay. Very nice. Opposable says there's a DSP custom fighter in Smash Brothers someone made. How exciting. How many times does it fart during the combat? Or belch? Beat the Colonel asked, am I enjoying the game? I am enjoying the plot of the game. Because I knew it, just like the first game, it's an interesting murder mystery plot. With supernatural elements, weird things. The gameplay's terrible. But the plot is good. So even though I played this game today for 3 hours, and I really haven't done a damn thing gameplay-wise, I'm actually having fun with the game. So, I'm looking forward to continuing this over the course of the weekend to see where the plot goes. Play Scratch Stunning Adventures is an awful story and shitty plot. I think that earned you a permanent ban. Here we go. Enjoy.
Whew.
Here you go.
So, what do we do now, Mr. York?
I'm kidding, by the way.
Zach and I will take things from here.
Then what should I do?
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please. I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy. But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done. I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Not a bad idea. Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
Hey, don't scare me like that. Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway? You really think some giant was responsible for all this?
No, it was actually a stack of short people who stacked on top of each other in a big column, and that's how they did it.
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do. Just when I thought you were starting to catch on. Disappointing, to say the least.
But how can you be so sure? I want to see some proof.
Vendetta says he's been trashing the game all stream. I guess he has immunity. I didn't notice. Okay, Vendetta, here you go. Enjoy. Nice, tasty, lean and manual permanent ban. There you go. Enjoy.
Proof number 1. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet.
Right, which is weird as shit in a cold area like that.
None of the prints looked similar to those of common insulated boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches.
16-inch feet? I've got big feet. My feet could range anywhere from a 12 to a size 13 shoe, which is a foot to 13 inches. 16 inches is insane.
Proof number 2. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse. The fingerprints weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side.
Oh my god.
Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way. He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number 3. There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across
That's
the
right,
floor.
there were no drag marks.
But there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence is that a barefooted giant, standing over 10 feet tall, carried Lisa's body out.
I'm sure that's the case.
That concludes the entirety of my proof. Any objections, Melvin?
But there ain't no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes?
Yes. Oh, wait. No.
Well then, you need to forget all your preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation. Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant or a skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind. Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you. You're a smart kid, I'm sure you understand.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. FBI Special Agent, sir. A sharp eye and flawless observational skills. Uncovering the truth with a heady intuition.
No, it's Deadly Premonition, not heady intuition.
I won't ever question you again. Heck, I'll do whatever you say.
That's it, Melvin. I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty. You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
Patty?
He had a nickname for her, Patty. All
Zach,
right, so
we
one
found the
mission
flying
done.
serpent. Now we simply need to locate the 10 maidens. It's time to head on to Alexis's Diner and Lane.
All right. We're off. Back to the frame rate of Legends. Oh my god, look at this frame rate. What? You can't shoot it? Wow. You can't shoot it. Okay then. Well, there's no side missions. I guess we're just gonna head back to the diner and bowling alley we were at before. Okay. I wonder if I can shoot those killer squirrels. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. These 5 frames per second neighborhood with the killer squirrels. See, here's another one of those balloons I can't seem to do anything with. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come on, come on, come on, come on now. It's the walk across town on the
Zach, you're a
skateboard.
coffee
Oh,
person, right?
yeah.
No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Flying was fly, cheered 100 bits. A serious question. How's the game allowed to be released with this kind of a frame rate? Because it's 2020 and we are now the beta testers and guinea
Did you
pigs.
notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city is built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can be.
Okay, that was interesting. Basically saying that New Orleans was all screwed up, but this actually is, this town is actually smoother roads than New Orleans. Pretty funny. Alright, Lunabug just took me $3 and says supporting Variety Gaming. Thank you, Lunabug, for the support. I appreciate that. And I asked him to $1.30. He says, do you like the game? The story is intriguing, and I'm enjoying the development of the story. The gameplay is a laughable joke at how bad the game performs, but I am enjoying the game overall itself because of the story. So, Alright, I should save. We got about 20 minutes left on the stream. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to do everything in here, but let's save up. Okay. Here we go. It's kind of surreal. It is surreal. That this game exists is surreal. A sequel to a game no one ever thought would have a sequel, and the game runs like shit. But it has, like, good voice acting and an interesting plot and good music. It's so weird. This game is every much an anomaly like the first game was. Seriously. Well, we're at a diner. Look at this. Dum, bum, ba dum, ba dum. Yum, ba dum, ba. Oh, look, identical twin grandmas. There's one sitting down and there's one right here. How nice. It's nice music. I think it's a stage. I guess they have... Oh, I was gonna say it's a stage. It's not. This is the bowling alley. Oh, did you want to bowl? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Well, it's kind of hard to bowl without any bowling balls or pins, isn't it? Oh, there's a third identical grandmother. There's 3 of them in here. Shadow the Hedgehog did a 500-bit cheers. Did you see Kanye was playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2? I did not see that, no. Special sale for sunburned customers only? What does that mean? What am I supposed to do? I can't talk to this person. Looks like you're supposed to, but it doesn't do anything. I can't go in this door. I think something's screwed up. Am I supposed to get sunburned? Wait, what was that? Did you see that? There was a red exclamation point that showed up. There it is. Okay, it's this table. Okay. It got real quiet. Shh. Observe silence when Granny bowls. Here we go. Can I step up to the speech on air? Oh, my dentures!
10 maidens, Zach. Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Oh, my lord. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in here.
Is she related
Since
to the
you're with Patricia,
hotel guy?
I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI. This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh, my lord. Well, ain't that something?
Alexis Jawara.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. Everyone's always called me that.
Oh, my lord. Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
I want a chocolate sundae. No cherries. I want 2 wafers instead. Don't put too many Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
Oh, my lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
Alexis, are these photos of the town?
Oh, you like my pictures?
He never eats,
My
right?
hobby's
It's a
collecting
weird thing. He never
snapshots of what a
actually eats.
town used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here on display. Our world these days feels a bit cold to me, you know? Just thought it'd be nice to help folks remember what it was like in the good old days.
Zach, did you hear that? The good old days. Even in a remote town that's already far behind the times, there are still people who yearn for the past.
Like, what
She
the
told
fuck's
me
the
what
talk
was
to
going
himself?
on, you know.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey. Last time she came here, she told me all about it. Some
Huh?
odd fella was following her around,
Oh, really?
stalking her like.
What kind of fellow?
Oh, here we go.
She said he had a really tall shadow.
How
Oh.
tall?
As tall as an oak tree.
Did that ring any bells for you?
Sadly,
Motherfucker.
it didn't. I know just about everyone in this here town, but I ain't never seen a man who stands that tall. Maybe it really was an oak tree and she just mistook it for someone. Sometimes the silhouettes of them trees with lots of Spanish moss hanging down make me feel a little funny too.
I don't think so, Alexis. Lise said the shadow was following her, correct? That means she must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree.
Of
If
course.
she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
yes, exactly. She certainly wouldn't have talked about being followed by someone. Thank you, Patty. Zach, this data is all very intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to knock down the 10 maidens, remember?
Oh, yeah! Booyah!
This granny is like really good at bowling. She had a strike. Turkey means you got 3 strikes in a
Truly
row.
mesmerizing, Zach. This is why I never tire of small-town investigations. Same goes for you, right?
Wow. One Ton Hammer did 100-bit cheer, said it was reported that there was no plans to fix the frame rate in this game, but everyone started to shit on it and now they've changed their minds. They knew this game was shit, they didn't care. Anyone thinking this would look or run better on a PS4 is kidding themselves. Alright, if you say so. Turkey!
What'll it be, honey?
Order?
Is this place a bowling alley or a restaurant?
Oh my lord, what's wrong, honey? Can't tell the difference? It says restaurant right there on the outside.
And how do you explain that, then?
That's so the customers can bowl while they eat. Convenient, ain't it? If you want to bowl, honey, you'll have to ask Mrs. Carpenter to open up the lane for you. But if you just want to eat, then all you need to do is call my name. Got it?
Okay.
Oh.
Shrimp and grits. These are authentic, probably authentic southern dishes. Shrimp and grits. Shrimp and dried corn. Fills you up a little. Duck hash. Sliced up duck fried with veggies. Fills you up well. A chocolate sundae. Dessert covered in gooey chocolate syrup will fill you up a little. Beignet? How do you say that? Beignet? Traditional New Orleans treat. Fried in tasty oil. It'll fill you up. I have no idea what that thing is. Red beans and rice. Home cooking favorite in the American style. It fills you up to the brim.
Come back anytime, honey. You ain't gonna find any better Cajun food in all of Louisiana.
I was correct. It's pronounced beignet. Oh, cool. Looks like I need to be sunburnt and then I can get the special. Oh my god, I gotta talk to the granny over here. The granny who got a turkey. Oh, why does she have voodoo dolls next to her? What the hell?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, howdy, stranger. My, you're a handsome one. You came out here from the city, didn't you? I can always spot you city folk from a mile away.
Mrs. Carpenter. Mrs. Carpenter.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Would you mind calling me York, ma'am?
Oh, so you are from the FBI. I thought as much. So sophisticated. Well, my horoscope in the paper today told me I'd be meeting someone new. And those horoscopes never miss. They're the real deal. Well, one
Wow.
even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh, no. Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me?
What?
Ooh, that was a close one. If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible happened. The next
What?
time I bowled, I got a
god.
First time in 12 years. I was mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
She's nuts.
In our world, some routines lead to good things, while others only lead to the bad. So, you mustn't ever cast a shadow over the lane. Is that understood?
Oh my god, when's the last time I bowled? Probably the mid-2000s
It's a routine,
with my
Zach.
friends.
Understand? Just like us and coffee. Incidentally, ma'am, would you mind letting me use this lane too? I'm investigating the Lise Clarkson murder case. And I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Not even the FBI can take my lane from me.
What the hell?
I haven't given it up once ever since my husband passed away
What?
over a decade ago.
So they keep the
Never
bowling
break
open just
my
for her?
promise to him.
What
But-
the hell?
Now, if you'll excuse me.
That's weird. It's a nice bowling ball, though. Leopard print bowling ball. Oh, I tooted in my pants.
Ooh, you like that? That's what I'm talking about. Who's
Another
your mama?
strike.
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed. Now I'm afraid we have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane. Yes, I know. I won't do anything illegal.
Okay, then. Find a way to get Mrs. Carpenter to let you use the bowling lane. I don't know how we're going to figure this one out. This is a very weird, eccentric game for sure. Alright, well. I guess we gotta talk to her again. What are the voodoo dolls? I mean, it's pretty creepy. She has 2 friggin' voodoo dolls here. No? Pretty weird. Well, I guess we gotta talk to her again.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter.
Ha! Swaggin says, did you hear they're releasing the Crisis Remaster for the Switch on the 23rd? Like originally they were going to release on all consoles. They basically admitted there's no way they can make the Switch version better by delaying it. So it's coming out. It's going to be a piece of shit. But then the good versions are going to come out later on the other consoles. Wow.
Stop! Not now. Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance? What, are you blind?
Oh my god.
Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split.
Okay. Wheezing, uh-oh.
That stance, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
Zach, our new friend, appears to be a very superstitious lady. We should try and utilize this trait of hers in order to gain access to the lane for a bit. That was an amazing
Okay.
shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen. Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little items? The ones you used to help you bowl that split just now.
She's got 2 voodoo dolls with some kind of a pot offering in front. On the other side, she's got some kind of a basket full of, I don't even know what, gourds. And on the ground, she's got a candle sitting on a candlestick with a skull in it. What the fuck?
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent. Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Oh yes, a great liking.
I buy all my charms and power stones from Erzuli Frida.
Erzuli Frida.
Power stones are supposed to be?
Yes, it's a mystical establishment run by the mirror.
The mirror?
If you're interested, I can mark it on your map for you.
Oh, we got a new location. What the hell?
Zach, this is it. Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there. We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind. It really feels like we're in the deep south now, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, you are. So we should. Find a way to convince Miss Carpenter to let you bowl if you visit Erzuli Frida. What the heck? Erzuli Frida has been unlocked. Alright, I guess we're going to see Erzuli Frida. I should save. And I might have enough time to get over there, and that'll be enough for today's stream. I'm trying to see what is the... Okay, that was the latest save, so here's the earliest save. Yeah. Override the data. Okay. Crabcock Chaser, what the fuck is this game? It's absolutely bizarre. I feel like I'm watching a David Lynch film. Yeah, like I said, it feels like Twin Peaks or something. It's really weird. And that's cool. That's what I liked about the first game. It's the same vibe. This weirdo, oddball mystery with weird characters and everything, so... Alright. See, David Lynch is hit or miss. Some of the stuff he's done is really good, and other stuff is, like, confusing. Like, this movie, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Mulholland Drive now, I'm thinking about it, and it's the weirdest movie ever. It makes no fucking sense, and it has no actual explanation at the end. It's just a weirdo fucking movie. But then, like, Twin Peaks is actually really good. I like the show a lot, so... Oh my god, lag.
I thought you could...
Oops. Well, accidentally interrupted what she was saying. Alright, so our next waypoint's down here. We'll probably just go there and save up. We'll pick up from here
This
tomorrow.
town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zach?
What's this? Oh,
Hey,
look
Zach,
what I
it looks
found.
like we were right on the money. Tracing...
Look what I found. Is it a hidden area? Or is it just a way to go into a lot? You know what? It's not hidden at all. It's basically a shortcut. See that? Well, I interrupted the dialogue again by accident.
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes,
just
I know.
said that.
I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zach?
Oops, wrong button. Erzuli Frida.
A voodoo shop. It's a voodoo shop.
Just looks like a dumb souvenir shop to me.
Of course it does, Patty. You're much too young to understand the true value of such a place.
Okay. Any way to save the game around here? You know what it might be? These balloons, maybe you can't shoot them. Maybe these balloons indicate that's a building you can go inside. So that way you at least know this is like a story-based area or something. Maybe that's what the balloons are supposed to signify. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. High-quality cloth right out of the dumpster. That's where you always find the highest quality ingredients is when you dumpster dive. Of course. Alright, we'll just open it, but I'm assuming I can save my game here. This is certainly one of the weirdest streams I've done in a while. But being that it's this game and like this kind of plot, I'm actually okay with it. Like, I'm looking forward to more of this tomorrow. I'm kind of sad the stream's over already. But I'm looking forward to more tomorrow and see how this goes. It's another one of those fucking things that was in the hotel room.
This is all kid stuff. It's just a bunch of charms.
Charms? She interrupted herself. She didn't say and guns.
I'm allowed to watch TV and go on the internet, but I ain't allowed in here? My daddy makes no sense sometimes. You agree, right, Agent York? This is all just kid stuff.
Look at this, Zack. All the mysticism of the Deep South gathered up into one quaint little shop. This is 100 times more exciting than the FBI evidence vault. It's a vast treasure chest. So much to study, so much to learn.
Oh my god. What the fuck? This guy's name is The Mirror? There's seriously nowhere to save in here? Well, this sucks. This sucks. I'm done. I'm out of time. I can't do this now. So I guess what we're gonna have to do is... There's no phones nearby. We're gonna have to go back from where I saved, I guess. Unless, you know what? The game might auto-save, so... Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for today's session of Deadly Premonition 2. What a game. It's every bit as freaking weird as the first game was. It seriously is. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's very different from most other modern games, but I certainly am liking the plot, and I can't wait to see where it goes over the course of this weekend. Crabcock just chased it. This is the most bizarre game I've ever seen you play. I'm having a psychotic break. The game has broken me. Alrighty then. Until next time.